Khabib has to fight Tony motherfucking Ferguson.
Yeah.
Tony's the boogeyman. That nickname, El Kukui, that's a perfect nickname for that guy. That guy's terrifying. His endurance is off the charts. Yeah. Off the charts. Impeccable. He was posting the other day that he went on a six mile run at 1 o'clock in the morning. He's like, extra credit. He wrote hashtag extra credit. I mean, he's an animal. I mean, Eddie Bravo trains with him up there in Big Bear all the time. He says he's never seen anything like it. So the dude is just, everybody else is like pacing everybody up the hill, coming back down. They're still trying to make it up the first time. He's running past them the second time. He's a fucking animal. Like
he wants it.
Oh, he wants it bad.
Here's the thing that Ferguson does. Ferguson will ground and pound from the bottom. It's never been done before that I've ever seen to a high level by a recognized fighter. Tony Ferguson won a world championship. Don't forget the night he won it, he had a triangle choke, but he was giving elbow. He was ground and pounding from the bottom. That's where Ferg becomes a problem. What is Khabib gonna do when he's cut up? When he's taken up, I don't know. I have never seen anything from Khabib to make me believe, oh, he's going to wilt and shut down. That isn't what I would hypothesize, and I don't think you would either. But if you were to speculate that Tony Ferguson is going to give him problems wherever that fight goes, you are right. You are absolutely right. Tony's going to be very hard to take down. Khabib's takedowns are very powerful and effective, but if you watch and study some tape on him, he's not a great wrestler. Chael, that didn't go hand in hand. What do you mean? Well, wrestling's done in the open. You go look at a wrestling match, be it in high school, the NCAA, the World Championship, the Olympic Games. There are no walls. There are no fences. It's done in the open. Khabib, in the open, struggled with Conor McGregor, who's never wrestled before. He struggled, and I believe failed 100% of the time with ally equipment. Once he pushes you to the fence, he starts to maul you. He's just fantastic there. I don't know that Tony would be different than anybody else in dealing with Khabib's ability to get you there, but don't ever forget, and people do all the time, Tony Ferguson is a national champion, first place champion wrestler. He has a tattoo on his body of the USA Wrestling emblem, and this is a guy who understands wrestling. Then when you get Tony down, you're not out of the forest. Large part of MMA, 99% possibly even, if you get a guy down, it is now a game of my top control and my ground and pound versus your escapes and your submissions. That is now the game you're playing. Not with Tony. Tony will get the ground and pound going from the bottom. He'll bring knees into your ribs. He'll bring heels into your butt. He'll bring elbows into your nose. Oh, and by the way, to your first point, he'll be trying to strangle you the whole time he's doing that.
I just feel like just his pedigree of where he's from, it's nothing that's gonna break that guy. It's not, you can't, what are you gonna do? The gyms they train in, the mountains, everything that makes this guy, it's nothing in an octagon that someone is gonna do. Like, that's gonna beat Khabib. Like, everything can happen, a fluke can happen, we see it all the time. But I just feel like mentally, there's nothing that's gonna break Khabib. Like, I feel like if he was ever in a situation where he had to tap, he wouldn't. Like, he would just have to put him to sleep, because I just don't think that's possible. Like, to beat him, I honestly feel like Khabib can't lose.
There's a great New York Times article that was just on about wrestlers from Dagestan and about how wrestling is their way out, and these coaches try to take these young, aggressive kids and give them another alternative. And when you see Khabib, he's another level. He is a scary level. When you see him on top of guys like especially the Michael Johnson, that was helpless. That was mauling, man. Horrifying. And having a conversation with him, pleading with him to give up. You must quit. Title shot this man. Bam! Just keeps, and he's got his arm tied behind his back. He's punching him in the face. It's horrific. I mean, he can do shit to you that it's like white belt, black belt beat ups. Yeah, against the best guys in the world. It's like the same thing with Barbosa. Barbosa was throwing at him hard. You know, especially early. Yeah, walked off everything. He's like a zombie. He got wheel kicked a couple times. It's nothing. Yeah. Clubbed in the back of the head with wheel kicks. Nope, sorry, not today. just constantly charging forward, man. He's a fucking tank. Terrifying guy.
Here we go. This is just a classic. You know, Conor had like 30 seconds at the start of those rounds, and then it was just a mauling.
The bottom line is that guy is so much better than him as a grappler. When I talked to Daniel Cormier says that guy schools world-class wrestlers in the gym, just throws people around. Yeah, he's he's a special talent. He's been wrestling since he was a little kid, man. You ever see the video of him wrestling a bear?
No, but I want
You
to.
never saw it?
No, but I want to.
It's fucking hilarious. It's him wrestling a brown bear, like a Russian brown bear, and he's
So you're
fucking
saying like
wrestling
a
it.
coastal peninsula bear?
Yeah.
Like a peninsula?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, who the fuck lets their kid
Yeah,
wrestle a
exactly.
bear? Here's one thing we have to take into consideration about Khabib. He's not just an enormous star in the United States. He's a huge superstar in the Muslim world. Huge. He's a super religious guy. I mean, he celebrates Ramadan. He's very respectful. This is one of the reasons why Conor's trash talking, all that, was so infuriating to him. He's a different guy, man. He's a man of virtue. He still drives a fucking Toyota. He's worth millions and millions of dollars. He's not a flashy dude. He's a fucking warrior.
This fight was going to happen. I know he missed, half a pound his last weigh-in. So that's going to be staring at him right in the face.
When I pull out, everybody talk about this, but he pull out too. I pull out, he pull out. Now we're going to fight for a real belt. Let's go.
Snapdown City, that's right. Fuck yeah.
What time is it then? Please tell these guys.
It's tiramisu time, bitches.
I beat number 3. You beat number 7. And you become like...
You couldn't even finish it.
What are you talking about?
I finished him in the second round.
I don't need finish
You're
people.
fat, you're slow, and you have no
I'm
rhythm.
bold people.
You have a furry
I'm
hand
bold
that's
people.
collecting
Hey, I don't
cobwebs.
finish people.
I can't wait to shut your face with my hand. I'm going to knock you out. Just for you, I'm going to knock you out.